It is 7 o'clock and 30 seconds, so I will call the meeting to order. Melissa, will you call the roll?
Alrighty, so Janella B. Hildeman,
Yes.
Jerry Geese,
Yes, here.
Nancy McDougall,
Yes.
Mike Swasso.
Here.
We have a
Oh,
quorum.
oh,
Here she
and we
is.
have,
Okay, call her name.
Ginger Riddle.
Ginger Riddle, are you here?
Perfect.
Okay, the next item is the approval of the minutes of December 17th. It was our regular meeting in December. Has everybody had a chance to read the minutes? And do you have any comments or corrections? Seeing none, does somebody want to make a motion?
Approve the minutes?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Melissa, would you call the roll?
Ginger Riddle,
Yes.
Jeanette Libby Hildeman,
Yes.
Jerry Geese,
Yes.
Nancy McDougall,
Yes.
Mike Swasso.
Abstain.
Our first case for tonight is under new business. This case development 30 special site plan 26001 Fairlane Townhomes Phase 2. We've seen this particular site several times on rezoning, and I think we approved the site plan once before.
Correct.
This site plan is slightly different. It consists of 14 homes, very similar to the ones that are there now. They're townhomes, and they average about 1,100 square feet. The applicant is here, and if the staff has anything additional that you want to add, please do.
No, so just for point of reference, this is being brought back because while we approved 21 units, there was substantial changes to the layout, and so the applicant resubmitted as would be required in any site plan that didn't actually get built, and so staff is still supportive of this project. So
I think it's kind of nice because it faces the street with parking in the back, so it's going to, I think, have a good street presentation. Yeah. The applicant is here. Do you wish to address the planning commission at all, Jeremy?
I can.
Please tell us who you are. And
Sure. Jeremy Greenemeyer, Greenemeyer Rentals. Wish I didn't have to come back here again. Occasionally I get asked why we're resubmitting. As some of you recall, I went through the RHID application with the city, the school district, and the county. Successful in 2 of those 3 votes. Ultimately was turned down. Worked with the city on another incentive program. Didn't generate as much funds, so that's why we kind of went back to the drawing board. Reduced the number of units. We were able to save some money on, there's no fire protection required. There used to be internal fire protection that was required down the street. We can just now service that from the existing road. We were able to save on some grading because we don't have as many units. So ultimately, we were able to combine units into larger buildings. Instead of two and 3 plexes, there are 4 and 5 plexes, so there's a little bit of savings there. So that's why we're back with you today. As far as the finished product, it's the exact same thing we proposed last time. The dimensions are the same, the finished material is the same, it's just a different orientation of units. I'm happy to answer any other questions.
Jeremy, did you say the CID was not approved?
No, the RHID was not
Oh, okay,
approved.
but the CID was.
Yeah. Well, there was no CID, IRB.
Okay.
Yep.
industrial revenue bonds. So
Yep.
we're industrial revenue bonds, which have nothing to do with industry, but
And is it also in the neighborhood?
I believe you'll be layering neighborhood revitalization on top of that as well.
No.
Yes.
No, you can't, because that's what funds the IRB is the
That's
property
Well,
taxes.
you can't
Listen,
do both.
it's been a long day. Thank
Can't
you, Jeremy.
do both.
Can't do-
But
yeah.
it would have been in the district, right?
It would have been in the district, but there is going to be a property tax exemption as a part of the IRB. Thank you.
Does the planning commission have any questions for Jeremy or for the staff? There were some conditions that you placed on the site plan that needed to be met according to our ordinance. Josh, can you discuss those?
Just kind of normal conditions for development. Development shall be constructed in substantial conformance with the approved site plan. Diana, can you pull up the agenda and go to page 6 of the agenda? So, development shall be constructed in accordance with the site plan that you guys are approving. Building entrances shall be oriented towards the public street as shown. Drainage plan, final grading, drainage plans shall be approved prior to building permit issuage. Landscaping required screening shall be installed per the approved plan prior to the condition, the certificate of occupancy. That's what CO stands for, or per an approved bonding seasonal installation policy. Exterior lighting shall be installed as per this, and then any revisions that alter a condition of approval shall return for review. Minor amendments may be approved administratively. So these are all kind of turnkey types of things that we would already see with development of any sort for this. Just putting it into the public record.
Is exterior lighting required?
It's not required, but there will be a couple of light poles.
And there's some
Short ones.
restrictions about if
Yeah.
they're too.
They meet, currently the lighting plan meets the UDO. There's a couple of smaller street lights, more like street lamps, kind of 6 to 8 foot, I think, in height. And yeah, so kind of turnkey stuff there.
No one else has questions? Our motion is to approve with the staff, according to the staff report, or we could deny it, or we could table it. What's your preference?
I will make a motion that we approve DEV SP 26-001 Fairlane Townhomes Phase 2.
I'll second it.
Do you want to make it subject to the conditions in the staff report?
Yes.
Yes, please.
I thought you said.
Sorry.
No other discussion. Melissa, would you call the roll?
Yep. Ginger Riddle,
Yes.
Jeanette Libby Holdeman.
Yes.
Jerry Geese,
Sure. Yes.
Nancy McDougal,
Yes.
Mike Swazo.
Yes.
Next case is site plan 26002. We've got two this year already. Precision boring site plan. This is on the industrial park that we had seen the rezoning for a couple of months ago. This is the buyer that was I think was being proposed at that time. You've seen the site plan in your packet. It includes a building in the front, a parking area, and then a gravel area in the back for their equipment. I don't know if this is this one of the companies that have been working like with Clearwave or anything?
They have, I believe that Precision Boring has actually done work for the city in the past couple of years. I could be wrong on that. I do not believe that they're working with Clearwave, but I am not familiar with their client list.
Anything, again, I think Josh had put some conditions typical to a site plan that we could include if we are inclined to approve. Harley, are you representing them?
Yes. I wish I could tell you, but I did not have those pages on my printed out. So I think it's probably about page 10. Right there. Scroll back up. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Keep going. Keep going. 14. Oh, page 14, Mr. Robinson says. I think that's what it is. I could have pulled it up on my phone, but I didn't. Keep going. One more page. Up. 2 more pages. There we go. There's the conditions. Yeah. Sorry.
I was just talking about the picture.
Yeah. So development shall be conducted in substantial conformance with the approved site plan. Need a date in that. I apologize. Final grading and drainage plan shall be approved. Same thing as the one prior. Landscaping shall be installed in accordance with the site plan. Exterior lighting shall be installed. And then any revisions need to be approved either by you or by an administrative approval. So, but this one looks, again, very turnkey. This is why we rezoned the property. Meets all the regulations. They wanted to take advantage of the industrial zoning. A little bit easier to meet it in today's environments. Any little bit helps on the pro forma and the building costs. So that's where we're at. Staff is supportive of this, and we can go from there.
Harley, do you have anything?
Harlan Russell, Atlas Land Consulting. Yeah, we're just here on behalf of the client and would answer any questions you might have. We are very familiar with the conditions, and I think the only the thing that we talked about in the office today was the question about signage and the plan would be for the signage to be on the building. No
Okay,
exterior
that could
monumentation.
be, and that can be addressed with
Yeah.
a separate site plan or sign permit.
Planning Commission have any questions for the staff or for Harley? Mr. Russell? We have somebody in the audience. Commissioner?
That's going to be a detention pond in the back?
Yes. Yes.
And will it not have a liner?
It's not supposed to. Yeah, it'd be a speed grass in there.
And also the gravel parking lot, that's just for the equipment
Yes.
and impervious for the cars and that,
Yes.
whatever? And what is the risk of a pollutant or contaminant getting down into, through the detention pond?
With being on the gravel, I would imagine it would be very minimal. And I would imagine it'd only be a situation if something leaked on a piece of equipment. So, thank you.
I wouldn't think they'd be working with chemicals on the site anyway.
Yeah, no, not, I was thinking if an engine leaked.
Oil or something,
Oil or
yeah.
something was, yeah, very small.
Yeah. Anybody want to make a motion?
Thank you.
Make a motion to approve.
Subject to the Chapter 6 conditions.
Sure.
Second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Ginger Riddle,
Yes.
Jeanette Libby Holdeman.
Yes?
Jerry Geese,
Yes.
Nancy McDougal,
Yes.
Mike Swazo.
Yes.
The site plan has been approved. Josh, do you have anything that you want to bring up? Maybe the comprehensive plan or anything else?
Yeah, so if we're on to the reports section, I got a couple of things. The comprehensive plan project has kicked off. We had our first meeting of the advisory committee yesterday here in this room. It was very well attended, and by very well, I mean everybody who was on the committee was there, which was shocking, and also very, very welcome. So I look forward to the conversations with everybody involved in that. It will be a long process, but it will be a good process, I believe. So I'm excited about that. And then I actually do have one other thing that is not related to the comprehensive plan per se. Diana, can you pull up the pages I pulled out of the UDO? So not the request for the welding, but the yeah. Thank you. So we did receive. I received a question from a resident about utilizing his property as a welding shop, and I wanted to bring this before you before I brought a full-blown text amendment and get your feelings on this. So. This property is it's zoned agriculture. It's out in a portion of the city that doesn't have a lot of services anyway. It's actually out on Mount Calvary Road. He has an existing pole barn. He wants to utilize that as a welding business. Have a couple people come in, work for him, do his work, get it out to his customers. There's a problem. First off, agricultural zoning does not allow for anything specifically like that. If it was more agricultural based, sure, but it's not. It's more of a machine shop type thing. So the way our regulations are currently written, this is where on the screen are the uses allowed, the more agricultural uses, right? I should have also included the industrial uses, but when I say that there's nothing in there for agriculture, there's nothing in there. So I wanted to present the idea of either and then the second problem is that if it was a one-person operation, we could give him a home occupation license and it would work. However, those regulations are written in a way that if you have anybody come from some place not your home, you no longer qualify for a home occupation license. So my question is, would you agree that this type, in an agricultural use, we're not saying R1, R2, you can build a pole barn or use your garage as a machine welding shop, but this would, to me, either fit as a conditional use permit or potentially, because of the other similar uses in the agriculture, ag zoning, I wouldn't necessarily say we could permit it by right, but there could be an argument for that as well. Or do we want to discuss amending the home occupation license requirements to allow people who live off-site to be able to work there? And we could either cap it at 3, 5, 7 people, something to that effect, and adjust it that way. What would be...
But we can do just a special use permit and allow it.
We would need to amend our table of uses to allow that, but we could do that.
Wouldn't that be the simplest?
It would be.
Well, it would be the process that would give the neighborhood and the city the most control, because
Correct.
you could find an agricultural parcel that would not make sense.
This is true. So,
And changing the home occupation, I think, would be risky, because lots of home occupations would be on a residential lot.
that's true.
Could be a 40-foot lot in Monroe Manor.
It could. Okay. Well, if that's... before I wrote up a text amendment, as simple as that would be, wanted to bring that before you guys just to make sure that would be generally the direction we would want to go. And then next month I'll bring a text amendment for that. And then we can have a more well-rounded conversation, potentially, about that.
That requires a public hearing.
Yep. So we'll have a rezoning next month. We'll have a text amendment, and we will go from there. At least, at minimum, we might get a couple of other cases as well. So that is really all that I have for you.
Do the members have anything they want to bring up?
Yes, I have a couple of wishes.
Wishes. Those are dangerous.
Yeah, it's really not that complicated.
Okay.
I do remember years and years ago, we had the opportunity when we approved plans for various housing and different developments. We got to, when they were finished, we got to do a quick tour, the Planning Commission members did, and visited the sites. I would like to reinstate that again, please.
Okay.
Because I think the new apartment houses, it would be nice to just go in and see, what we approve, basically, along with the council. It gives us a better feel of the end product. You have an ending to your beginning.
All right.
Thank
We
you.
can discuss that. I will discuss that with Precision Boring, and I don't know what their timeline is, but we could. I think that, honestly, Monroe Manor might have a couple of houses sooner, but that'll be about the.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to go with everything new things set up, just when the roads are in kind of thing, and just get a feel for it. It makes a full circle for me. And then, of course, we have the discussion going on right now about all these power stations and everything else. And I do feel that I'm completely uneducated in that area, and I would like to have some experts maybe come and talk to us about some of this stuff. I don't see it happening right now in Lansing. We do have already a lot of work going on 147th. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think there was there was probably 27 trucks that went up the road there yesterday because they have to build it up because it's in a dip.
Yeah.
But I'm just fascinated more by if they bring that kind of information to us, what do we do with it if we don't really understand it enough? That was just my request. Thank you.
Okay. Let me do some digging for that. It might be more of a training of webinars or something to that effect,
Absolutely.
and maybe not
There's a lot of
necessarily
help.
somebody coming into town.
Yep.
I will tell you that, as you said, power stations are a hot topic. There are, I think the communities around the Wolf Creek Power Station, I think that's the right one, down in 2 hours south of us. Evergy put out a call, and all of those communities said, "Hey, we would like more." So there's the discussion, or there's the folks who are saying that we don't want that in our backyard. We don't want that in our communities.
You don't want one in your backyard.
But
And when you-
there are benefits to having those type of power generation stations in your community. Doesn't mean that if it's for Lansing, but just
Right. We
yeah.
just need information.
Yep,
That's all
we will.
Well, I think a city, when the county proposes things like that, I think the city should have input. The elected officials, I think, why wouldn't it impact their constituents?
It affects
Okay.
To get these different interested parties in and do something at the county courthouse.
Okay.
If you know when that's coming, that might be good.
Oh, okay.
Well, I do read everything that Mike Stephen puts out there, so I have to say, he's trying to be on it, but it's
Yeah.
still, I have no clue.
There's
All right.
too much that people don't know. County's the
Right.
same way, and they're like, hey, we don't know about this stuff.
That's right.
So the county administrator is trying to pull some people in the field together that have knowledge and make presentations at the county courthouse.
Good. That'd be good.
That's all I have.
Anybody else? How about a motion to adjourn?
Adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
All right then.